Keeping a close eye on winds across not just Southern California, but also the Bay Area. We will have gusts picking up later today here in the Bay at around 30 miles per hour, but not an exceptionally windy day. As you can see from the top of Mount Tam, it is a crystal clear day. Right now, winds are pretty solidly from the south and east, which is steering a little bit of smoke up our direction. Not a ton, but you may notice a little bit of it. Southern California about to be seeing those red flag warnings and high wind warnings expiring later on today. Here we are seeing our wind advisories going back into effect, but only for upper elevations where you will feel some of those stronger gusts. Gradients indicating fire danger do relax a little bit down in Southern California. You'll see less and less of them this weekend. A little bit of a breathe out, but we do have some stronger winds likely picking up next week, especially towards Monday and Tuesday. As I mentioned, some smoke is diffusing towards our direction. You especially might notice a little bit of that in the southern part of the Bay today. But smoke gets pushed back down south, especially this weekend as a northerly breeze kicks into gear. So our impact from that smoke is going to be fairly limited. Winds today are going to pick up a little bit. It is not an exceptionally windy one, 30-mile-per-hour max gust. Another low pressure cutting off from the jet stream is going to make its way across the region. Now, this low is going to have a different placement than the last one did. This should be a bit of good news for Southern California, but nonetheless, more offshore winds into next week. And with those fires still actively spreading down in Southern California, that is a scary thought. Yet another offshore wind into the start of the week. We are in the 50s to 60s for the coast today. A little cooler than yesterday was for our coastal areas. Not as strong of the offshore wind, thus the coast starts to cool back down a bit. The rest of us still really warm for this time of year. Yesterday, Redwood City broke a temperature record, getting up to 75 degrees. Today, I'm going to keep you in the 60s. South Bay temperatures, though, you will reach the 70s again this afternoon. We also broke a record in Oakland yesterday, getting up to 70. Today, 62. So not quite as warm, but still very mild and still a gorgeous day to get outside and hopefully enjoy the start of the weekend out there somehow. Into tomorrow and Sunday, we are going to hold on to those 60s, above average temps. Next week, we do cool down a little bit with our windiest of conditions likely Monday and Tuesday. Rita?